Hello and welcome. My name is TyrionLanstr. Alright folks, for today what I want to talk about is the Rhillor's Trial event shop. So basically the way this event works, for those that don't know, you have to kill as many of these folks as you can. Each one has different things you can check to get more stars and different formations, whatnot. And the more stars that you get, the more moon emblems you get. And then you can use those moon emblems to cash in on the shop. Alright, so what do we want to buy here? Well, let's start with the obvious. If I was able to get 400 stars, of course, instantly I should get the Winds of Winter coupon. You get 30 days of it. The Rhillor's Trial comes up roughly every 30 days, so in theory, if I'm strong enough to get that, I can get basically a permanent skin in this Winds of Winter skin, which is a very strong one, and, definitely worth it. Alright, so what else will we get, though? I think other big ticket things are the Harrenhal photo chests. I tend to not get super excited about this one just because if you look at it, the Harrenhal photo chest is not a terribly exciting one. Oops, sorry, it's in album 2. In the Harrenhal one, this is just giving great city buffs, and if you're not a major rally lead that's going to be holding great cities, it just doesn't really matter to you that much. So Winds of Winter and Harrenhal photo chest off the board. Okay, we've got 3 different things to give honor banners. Each of them give you between 100 or 60 honor banners, and each of them are 8 moon emblems each. So this is a good starting value because, as you can see, this is like the base for a lot of other things. So as you know, honor banners cost roughly 400 blue diamonds in the VIP shop, so that's going to be our starting point. Okay, so 80 moon emblems for a badge chest. The easy way to evaluate whether or not this is worth it is to do the same math you would do if it was honor banners. So 10 honor banners would be worth 4,000 blue diamonds in the shop, or it's the same as a badge chest here. So right off the bat, we can see that the honor banner is a better deal here than it is than the badge chest is. All right, the 60-minute speed ups. This is an interesting one because, in theory, if you do a 8-hour heal, which would be 1 times those 8 moon emblems to get to the 8 honor banners, it actually is also exactly 400 blue diamonds in the shop to get either the training speed up, or there's also a research speed up for both 8 hours each. That being said, the universal speed up for just 1 60-minute speed up, which is what this is, you actually get a little bit cheaper, so this becomes a better deal than the honor banners if you want speed ups. I would say healing speed ups are pretty much always going to be needed, always going to be used, so I would say that 60-minute speed ups is actually a little bit better than the honor banner, definitely better than the badge chest, but also kind of an as you need type of thing. Main material selection chests, so I think that I tend to stay away from these for the simple purpose that I don't need more main material selection chests. Typically by the time I get enough of the secondary material that I need more main materials, I will have enough main materials to get it. Really, the reality is that secondary tier material is probably the most important one. Main material, people just usually have enough of them and have plenty of them, and the biggest source of them, honestly, is probably from the recruitment pass. If you have this, you're going to get a bunch of them. Let me find it for you guys, but there are a couple different places where you just get a bunch of these main material selection chests. Here, we're getting 5 of them right here, or at least 3, sorry, 3. And there are a few other places. Yep, here you're getting some more. So as you can see, like, you're getting main material chests just all the time. So, there you go. You're getting a little bit of a sense of what I'm talking about. You get a lot of main material chests that way, and, like I said, I usually just figure that I get enough that way that I don't need a whole lot more. That being said, in terms of how much it's worth, also 30 moon emblems is a lot. In terms of comparing this to, like, a badge chest, I would personally say that a badge chest is worth a lot more than like 3 main material selection chests. So in general, I would say probably stay away from the main material. Refined Rough, again, this is just something that people are probably either already maxed out or close to max out on, so it's just not worth quite as much. So for that reason, I would probably not recommend getting it. So if you're someone like me that has 3770 moon emblems, you're able to pretty easily get all the honor banners and all these 60-minute speed ups. So let's just do the math really quickly. This is going to be 800, another 800, so I'll go ahead and buy them just to show us. Okay, so this is 800 of them, another 800 here. Okay, and then we'll do 60 more of these. Okay, right now I've got 1690 left. So these are only 50. It's really easy to get all those, but I'll wait for a second to do that. Here's where I'm at right now. Like, realistically, I can get all the badge chests and not worry about it. Basically, the debate would be between whether or not I want to do badge chests or the Harrenhal photo chests. I think I'm going to go with the badge chests. I just like getting them. Even though it's not as good a deal as the honor banners, it's still the next best thing. I could go for the Harrenhal photo chest, but again, just because I don't ever hold great cities, this is just never going to be that valuable to me. And maybe if I like really, once I maybe max my badges or something crazy like that, maybe then I would consider it. But it's just so far off that it's not really realistic, and I'd rather get the honor banners. I will eventually use them. So with our 890 left, in theory, we could leave them and take the 1,000 gold dragons for each. It's like 8 million, almost 9 million total gold, which isn't terrible. Not like a. I mean, I think that's not a horrendous option if you have nothing else that you wanted to get. But I think for now, I just used a bunch of main materials actually the other day just to fill something up. Probably just going to go ahead and get main material chests. I can't get all of them, and I do want to leave myself with 50. So let's just go to this, and then we'll finish out the rest with our speeds. And there you go. Now I'm done. In theory, could have bought 2 more main material selection chests if I had more room, but I do not. So I was able to get really everything I wanted, skipping the refined rough because I don't need it, and skipping the Harrenhal photo chests because I also don't need those. And then the Winds of Winter I just don't have unlocked because I didn't get 400 stars. So I hope this was helpful. Like I said, if you don't have Refined Rough, then I can understand why you might want it. And then for sure, if you have the Winds of Winter, that changes your calculus a lot. I'd probably still buy them in close to the order that I did, making sure that you leave 50 for your 60-minute speed-ups, but probably going the Winds of Winter first, then the Honor Banners, then I would go to the 60-minute speed-ups, and then maybe badge chests or main material, depends on what you need. But I hope this was helpful, and until next time, my name is TyrionLanstr, and I'll see you then.